we are aware that they won their first game. Likewise, we won our first game. But, every game brings different challenges and different perspectives. But we, on our own side, God willing, we are doing everything humanly at least. But at the end of this evening, we come out victorious to consolidate our qualification towards our objective.
Okay, how many goals are we expecting from the boys against Sweden?
Well, in football, it's not good to brag a lot. The most important thing is win. Even if it is half goal, it gives us 3 points. Sometimes you don't expect to score a lot of goals. Bearing it in mind that also this team, what makes them to be in this tournament, that means they are good. The like of Spain, France, they didn't make it. And then Sweden, Croatia, they are here. So it shows that of their own part, they have done everything to merit to be here. I think they have to be respected. Winning Mexico 6-1 does not mean that, everything has to go the same way. Like I said earlier, each game brings different challenges and different plans. Our objective is to win this evening and to consolidate our qualification. And God willing, I hope the boys are in good mood. Everyone is expecting a very, very tough challenge. And God willing, we'll put in our best to achieve our objective.
Okay, thank you very much for talking to me this morning.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Okay, that was Emmanuel Amonike. He's the assistant coach of the Golden Eaglets. And of course, Manu Garba will definitely get him next week on the show. Okay?
Yeah. One more thing on this on the Golden Eaglets. Manu Garba, Emmanuel Amonike, and Unuka Ogbade, all youth internationals, and I'm sure they know how to handle this guys
definitely.
well.
Definitely. Okay, another news is that Amos Adamu has returned from football. The ban, 3 years ban, it's over, but he's not certain of when he will be returning to football. He said he will not really be in a hurry to return to football, but we'll be really happy to have him back, at least having someone at the feedback at the FIFA Executive Committee Board and also at the CAF. Okay, moving on now, we said we'll be talking about tennis and, of course, the Governor's Cup. The main draw started yesterday. And, of course, some Nigerian players, of course, some of them were defeated. But we have Ashewu Lawal who beat Sani Adamu 6-4, 6-1. Austin Okonakma was there. And, of course, he brought us this report.
The rainfall delayed action for almost an hour, and as spectators and players wait for the courts to be ready, they were entertained with music from Onyeka Onwenu and Fatai Rolling Dollar. Finally, play got underway with Ashewu Lawal taking on Sani Adamu. In the first matchup, Sani beat Ashewu 6-3, 6-4, 6-4. But in this game, the Nigerian number 3 player needed just 2 sets to get his revenge.
It happens the first time, I think we played the first week and I lost to the same guy. So I just try to concentrate because I played well in the first week, but the problem, I didn't train much. So I have to concentrate to train a little bit, which I keep the ball in play my real game today. That's what made me to win.
In the women's singles, Russia's Nina Brachikova showed class after beating US-based Idia Amen 6-love, 6-1.
Little shots like my footwork let me down. I need to improve on that. And my serve a little bit let me down. But other than that, I tried my best.
At the center court, Melanie Klafner from Austria, who is playing at the championship for the 5th time, overcame Zara Razafi Matratra of Madagascar 6-3, 6-2.
Well, I just tried to play my game and I was fighting. It's always tough first round, so I'm happy that I won the match. I played the shots that the other one didn't like, so that was the key for the win.
The Governor's Cup Tennis Championship is aimed at developing the game of tennis in Nigeria, but considering the performance of Nigerian players, has it been able to achieve that goal?
It's getting worse, because I remember in our time, we don't quit. We see players young, they play in a match, second set they quit. That's embarrassing to Nigerians. No matter what, you got to fight through it.
final week of play at the Lagos Governors Cup Tennis Championship, and judging by the results from the first week, the foreigners are shining while Nigerian players are struggling to get recognized. That again is a sad testament to the sort of attention that has been given to the development of the sports in the country. Austin Okonakpan, Channels Television News.
Okay, that's coming from the Governor's Cup called round 2.
Features 2, what is that to say again? The Features 1 is over, no Nigerian came close to winning. The Features 2 started yesterday. We're hoping again. That's all we do.
Of course, is that. Okay, we just hope you will be able to get to the podium. Okay, we'll just take a break now with Arsene Wenger talking about their preparations against Borussia Dortmund, expecting that they will be able to take the form they started the season into the Champions League when they're playing Borussia Dortmund. Remember what happened to them when Bayern Munich came calling last season? Borussia Dortmund definitely will be at the Emirates today for the Champions League.
The feel-good factor is down. What I said many times, the quality of the spirit of the team, the solidarity of the players, and the desire to do well. We know we are a team who looks for being, of course, successful. For that you need a special hunger, and I believe that these players have a special hunger. What they give you, the German teams, is they have a desire to play. They play without any, with a positive attitude, and they have produced as well many good players recently. You know, we have some German players. We know that they are quality, and it makes it always open games because they don't hide. We don't hide. So it should be an exciting game tomorrow. It is, on that front, it's an important game, of course, because it's not a decider, but an important one. It's an 80% game for me, for the qualifier, you know. Do we win the game? We know then, do we win the other home game? We are there.
And of course, Arsene Wenger would be hoping that his boys can do that. He will be celebrating his 64th birthday, right?
Hopefully they give him a perfect birthday gift.
That's what is important, yeah. Perfect. But let's go straight to the papers. Okay, we started with our Complete Sport this morning. What are they talking about? MNK, I am blessed. Eagle striker speaks of Fenerbahce goal. That's his first goal for the season. And also inside the Complete, we have a Keshin salutes MNK for his first goal of the season. I think the Super Eagles actually opened doors for him. Mother of all battles, Arsenal hosts Dortmund in March Water UEFA Champions League at the Emirates. And we must stop Ozil from playing. That's coming from a Dortmund player. And Flamini blew for Gunners. He will not be in the clash. Amunike, no escape for Sweden. That's talking about the game for the Golden League. The Obabona makes league debut for Rizerspor. Finally, okay, Rabiu out of the hospital and fans to pay more for Eagles versus Italy game. How much will it be? Find out in Complete Sports.
Yeah, straight to Sporting Life, and it's the Battle of Calabar. Eminike Onazi escaped FIFA's axe. Obabuna Chijile to Eagle Star relief to avoid suspension. They were in danger of missing out on the second leg because they had yellow cards against before the game against Ethiopia. Wenger, according to Wenger, Gunners are Dortmund's master. We'll find out. Lewandowski. We'll find out tonight. Barker plot January beat for Wilshere. Ashley Cole out. He will be missing tonight's game against Schalke. And lastly, Mario Ope, Balotelli late fitness test. And that's what,
let's move to the next one. We have a soccer star,
and it's all about Chelsea tabling £210 million bid for Messi. It's not even January yet, and the silly season has started.
They should forget it. What else we have?
Ever quick Manchester United. Eaglets will fly past Sweden. That's according to Emmanuel Amunike. We'll see what they can do tonight, this evening against the Swedes. Lastly, Milan gets Balotelli boost against Barcelona.
That's the mother of our battle. I will call that, not the Borussia Dortmund and Arsenal game. Also, you have a Real Madrid will also be in action in the Champions League. And you also have a AC Milan. AC Milan, of course, Barcelona. That's the big game for today. And the number of times AC Milan and Barcelona have crossed paths since 2006, with 2 of those meetings coming in at the group stage in 3 two-leg ties or finishing in Spanish side's favor. That's 8 times. So Barcelona edged the 2005 and 2006 season by a long goal, of course, and won the last 8 stage in 2011 and 2012. 3-1 before prevailing the round of 16. That's at 2-0 and 4 goals to nothing. So always the better side.
In normal big games tonight, Schalke, Chelsea. Those are the fixtures on the screen. And Schalke, Chelsea, Arsenal, Dortmund, AC Milan, Barcelona. Those are the big games. And Marseille, Napoli is also. There's a reason why the Champions League is fast becoming the biggest football tournaments in the world, even bigger than the World Cup. It's because of games like this. We're going to see all these games,
a big clash,
in 2 days. Yeah, it's just incredible.
That's why it's so big. Okay, Jose Mourinho was talking ahead of the game against Schalke, expecting his boys to be fit himself, and of course, John Terry. They said they're ready for that game, and Mourinho, definitely the improper conduct charge that has been placed on his head will definitely not deter his players for performing very well. He has been charged for improper conduct by the FA, and he was sent to the stand during the game against Cardiff City.
Absolutely, but yeah, he was incensed in that game. He's been charged, but the good thing is the charge is not bad enough for him to get suspended for the game against Manchester City next year. It's £8,000, and he has until Thursday 6 p.m.
to make an appeal.
To do an appeal, and if he doesn't appeal, and if he loses, then he's just going to get an increase in the fine again.
Okay.
There's no chance of him missing the Manchester City.
Yeah, definitely no chance of that. We can just listen to him himself and John Terry talking ahead of the game against Schalke.
We lost the first match at home, but we won the second match away, so we found a balance. We know now that we played 2 matches against the strongest opponent in the group, which leave us the 5th and the 6th fixture to play against Basel and Steaua. We need points over these 2 matches. That's obvious. But I think we are in conditions to play without thinking finish first or second, just thinking about tomorrow we have a game, and everyone we want to win, and we are going to try to win.
You know, we understand it's going to be a tough game. I've seen highlights and different clips of their previous game in the Champions League and the way they're doing in the league at the moment. So we're not coming here under false pretenses that, you know, we're going to come here to pick up 3 points easily. We understand it's going to be a tough night.
Okay, definitely. That's all.
Yeah, it will be a tough game, no doubt. Schalke, undoubtedly the toughest opening for Chelsea in the group. And according to Jose Mourinho, Ashley Cole is out, obviously, with injury. Terry will start today, and it's going to be a straight battle between David Luiz and Gary Cahill for the starting show.
All right, thank you so much for being part of the show. On the lighter note, not really on the lighter note, a very serious note, Jamaican athletes might be excluded from the next Olympic Games. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Sport tonight definitely be up at 9 p.m. with Toyin. Bye for now.